Deepening our knowledge of languages. One thing, one thing I know as a bilingual person that is it is very, very difficult to be bilingual. However much I try, there's always an idiom, a word, something that I forget in Italian, I forget in English, something that I say in Italian, I watch my video and something is wrong in Italian and something is wrong in English. Oh, this is Mozart. Okay, I deal also with Greek, modern Greek, and I started 10 days ago. I resumed the acquiring of Esperanto is coming back to me quite fast. I find the right material on the internet. I had my old books and textbooks and methods. One thing I know, it is very, very difficult to master a language on a native speaker level. So, all these people that think they know the language, they just don't know how difficult it is to be able to say the same things with the same good, in the same appropriate way in two languages. You can imagine 5, 6, 7, 8. They will never make it. On top of that, we have a life to live. So, I think, and that is why I'm in favor of Esperanto, that being quite easy, it frees us we have more time to devote to another language. Why so? Because the structure and the assimilation of the basic grammar, it is very easy. Or funnily enough, Esperanto would make the study of many, many other languages more widespread. People will have the time and the chance to learn modern Greek rather than Norwegian or Hungarian. Do you know why? Because being freed from the urge to learn a language that is not easy to speak the right way, and that language is English, contrary to what most people think. So, having more time on our hands, we can, and many people can, do other things or learn some other minor languages. So, it's just the opposite of what people think. Esperanto do not want to replace national languages. Esperanto will keep them alive. People will be able to learn a language without investing a lot of money. The way I see now English, because I know that this is not something happening right now. Problem, the way I see it, is the way Esperantists, the way the people that learn the language approach commercializing or advertising the language. Many times people who have the mindset for Esperanto do not have the same mentality that will help spread the language. But that's the way I see it. That's what I saw many years ago. But English, the first thing you should know about learning a language is that you don't just need to throw yourself into the learning if you don't know the basics. I mean, this goes for everything. I was speaking about running, about buying running shoes. Whatever you do, get all the basic information you need before you do it. And that is what people do not do. They have this vague idea that learning a language is fiddling around with videos on YouTube, with some website like Shared Talk, or just horsing around with the language. There is a practical approach. The practical approach is not half-baked idea, half-baked way to learn a language. It's not a hit or miss way. Being practical doesn't mean a haphazard way of learning the language. Not at all. It's gradual, understandable input. Understandable means the situation, the way I show things, the sounds, the picture of things, and little by little you develop the ability. So in time, with the use of words that you've learned through pictures and situation, you can also explain and express more complicated things. But you need a teacher that shows you the way and that feeds you the right input. Okay? Little by little. It's like running. You don't just run, like a crazy person. There is a method. Not really memorizing, like studying, like you memorize some other subject like history, geography. Not memorizing in that way, that doesn't mean that you mustn't do some focused work. It's a different kind of focus. It's the situation, is watching, trying to understand, and trying to use the language. But there is an effort and a stretch anyway. And this is what people don't understand. They think there is a huge gap and there is only a classical way, grammar and exercises. And I am in favor of some written exercises if these written exercises come after you've heard the language. You don't skip the listening part just writing. You can write and practice things when you have been listening to them a lot. Then you can write them down. Mainly for a language like English, I would say for Greek, modern Greek and Esperanto, you can learn also through exercises, not for English and for other languages where there is quite a gap between what is written and what is actually pronounced. Okay, having said that, all these things, people think that either you speak like a normal native speaker who with no language background, language teaching background whatsoever. Okay, no, it's not like this. There are teachers. Teachers also show you what you've got to do at home. Okay, check on your progress. give you, a teacher should give you good advice and see your, if you have weak points, you have something you have something, for example, you don't understand, you should more listening. Okay, you understand a lot but you can't speak. Is it normal on this at this point, or there is a problem the way you speak? That's the multitask. That's a multitasking teacher, the new teacher. We do exactly what the internet can do. We explain grammar. I also say there are a lot of people on the web that do that. We should do something else. Otherwise, we will be substituted for this. Okay? Bye.